Hey, 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 YouTubers and friends, how you doing? Jelly Bear, Jeff Otworth, Keener, good to see ya. Wayne, Dano the Mano, Jeffrey, how are you? Mr. Lodak, I hope all of you are faring well in this time in our history. Like I was telling Jelly Bear, I have food and I have ammo. Laying low. It's the best thing to do. Don't panic. Lay low. Things are happening though. Apparently there's no... Well, in Ohio, restaurants and bars and stuff going to be open to the public, only carry out. Today it was barbershop, salons, tattoo parlors shut down. General Motors, Ford has closed their plants. Honda, I believe, also. And today, I believe the president enacted the Defense Production Act. It was started in 1920, I believe, or enacted in 1950 during the Korea War or something like that. Bedrock Bennett, how you doing, brother? What's making it crazy is the fear mongering from the media. They're trying to politicize it. Out of all the countries besides Canada, Canada shut their doors before us, I believe, for a lot of countries' incoming flights. But, the media is not our friend the way they try and divide everybody. I'm just wondering what the total end game is. That's me a little going. Marty is nuts about the digging. How you doing? And No Gold, Utah had 6 earthquakes today or something like that. So, unfortunately, the Gem and Mineral show and jewelry show in Columbus got canceled. All the rest of the GPAA shows got postponed. Desi might be right about that and may be canceled for the remainder of the year, which sucks because Toledo Just Dano and I have a great time at those shows playing in the panning booth. I think too many idiots out there being stupid, and that's who we gotta worry about. I just don't understand the toilet paper thing. Shit. If I need to wipe my ass and I have no toilet paper and I can't use a wash rag of all things that I can wash, I'll grab my cat and throw him out in the rain afterwards. It's kind of crazy. But, we're in it together. We just gotta remember that. Think about the elderly neighbors you have and see if they're okay. Check in on them. Be careful of Pops with the double odd. He might not see so well, so make yourself known. But what I'm here for tonight, I know HD Shovel had brought it up before. Mr. Lodak's gonna be surprised because I never am this prepared for the auctions on Saturday. But I do have a list of 20 objects, 20 items. An 1879 Philadelphia no mint mark Morgan dollar. An 1835, that's the first lot. Second lot is an 1835 large date, and large 5 cent Liberty Cap half dime. 1881 San Francisco Mint silver dollar. I have an 1850 lot 4. I have an 1857 Flying Eagle cent in very, very good shape. I might even call it excellent or extra fine, maybe. A Humboldt Quicksilver Corporation stock certificate. Actually, there's at least 2 of those. 2 of those, lot 5 and 16. 2 ounce silver, 0.999 fine silver. Ford Land Metals out of Portland, Oregon. 1915 Mexican Revolution Esto de Sonora, a 1 peso banknote, in uncirculated condition. It's a very nice banknote. I have a lot 8. I have a 1957 B series silver certificate. Lot 10, a 1790 Great Britain Industrial Revolution Wilkinson Ironmaster Condor token in pretty good shape. Lot 11, I have a reproduction of a New Hampshire 1776 W.M. William Moulton American Liberty token. Lot 12, a 1783 Nova Constellatio with a small US, I believe. Pretty old coin. Lot 13, a 1935 A series silver certificate. Lot 14, 1963 Civil War token, United States copper, for public accommodation. Lot 15, 1882 New Orleans Morgan dollar. Lot 16, the Humboldt Quicksilver Corporation stock certificate. They're unissued also. Wow. Might go viral, Mr. Lodak. Hey, JP Lonzamore. Like Dano said. Hey, She Digs. How are you doing? I hope everything's really good in your neck of the woods. Lot 17, a French 2 souls. 1792 piece, and then lot 18, a 1935 D series silver certificate. Then no, I don't have any viruses. That's just a smoker's hack. I have a 1865 gold Mexican Maximilian fantasy token. It's a gold token, half gram. Then lot 20, I have a scarce 1875 New Zealand John Gilmore New Plymouth 1 penny coin token. So there it is. The auction's at 4 o'clock Saturday, I believe. Hopefully I'll have the weekend shift with me. So it'd be interesting. I think I'll open up the line a little, and if you guys want to call in and BS for a minute, if you want to see the merchandise, come join us at the auction this Saturday. Let me go over to my other. It's right here, all on this side, but I really don't want to go through it. But I wouldn't mind BSing with you guys a little more. I think I'm gonna put the URL up in the chat, and if you want to join in and say hi or whatnot, join me. Excellent. Excellent, Dana. Yeah, why not, Dano? Bye. Help keep this economy thriving. But if you want to call in, talk about whatever, feel free. I won't put your video up or nothing, so you don't have to worry about someone seeing you or anything. Do more live videos. But, Mr. Lodak, do live content. You have 1,000 subscribers, so you can do it with your phone now. But one thing about live content, you'll go into a lot of these smaller channels that are having live streams, and you have a panel of people stepping all over each other, talking about nothing in particular and a bunch of BS. And yes, you might get the watch time, but in all sincerity, I think it will hurt you in the long run. At least have a format, be entertaining, make it quality, make it a quality live stream. And I'm sure you got the firepower in your computer, Mr. Lodak. And Mr. Lodak needs more earthquakes. That's cool, Jelly Bear. No one's taking me up on the offer of hopping in and talking. Gonna make me talk to myself. I see how you guys are. Now, if She Digs is still in the house, I believe she's from Scandinavia or Norway. I'm having one of those moments. But she was doing some excavating at this really old house. I believe it's where she lives. And she was pulling out all kinds of stuff. Hey, Luke Duke. There she is. And yeah, it was She Digs. She was using her magnet a lot. Looked almost like a crawl space or a back room with a dirt floor. Not sure. Don't remember how old the house was. A lot of cool cats, She Digs. I have a pride of 5 now, I think. All from the same mama. Hey, 805 Gold Prospecting, how you doing? If you 400 years old. Oh wow, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Bet you there's some really cool relics to be found there. That'd be cool to dig at. Oh, I'll have to go watch it later, She Digs. If you guys don't know She Digs, check out her channel. Give her some Flash Fam love and just check out what she finds. You're more than welcome, sister. You're more than welcome. And she has some pretty cool looking cats. I'm not the biggest cat person, but I love all animals. And for the most part. But we've only been on the air now for not even a half an hour. I don't know, Jesse, Dano, I don't know. During our post-show meeting last night, we all talked about it. But as you know, I have the auction at 4. I want to start getting ready by 3. So it'd be kind of the normal, earlier than the normal time, around 10 or so, 11 noon. And Dano's always on time, if not early, mostly early. And Jesse gets there at Jesse time. Hey Chris, how you doing? Sounded kind of like you guys were coming. But, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But the weekend after that, I have nothing on the calendar or nothing. Sir Mod. Sir Modus. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hop in, Dano. Wayne Peterson's 24, guessing numbers. Am I having a giveaway? Tell you what, I will have a little giveaway Saturday during the auction. Maybe like bright uncirculated 54 wheat penny or something. Maybe a a little British silver, maybe a little dime or something. I don't know. But the only way you can win on that is if you comment on this video after the stream. It has to be on this video you comment to win anything that I decide to give away this coming Saturday during the auction. One roll of paper towels, huh, Mr. Lodak? Your TP's in the mail, dude. Yep. Comment in the comments section, not in the live chat, but in the comments section. All you have to do is comment. I don't care what you say as long as it's nothing rude. So, just gotta comment down below. Five squares and no more. Well, no one's gonna take me up on it, huh? Now I know how Jim feels at video call-in show. A bucket of paper and toilet paper. Oh, there's other means of wiping your behind than TP. There is no comment section at this time, she digs. Okay, then once the video processes, you'll have to come back and comment. Sorry. So, you're watching Moonshiner. Whatever, Dano. Now, for those of you invested in Flash Bash, it's still planned and is a go as far as it stands right this minute. We'll decide before or by May 22nd, and then we'll go from there. But I wouldn't fall too much in the hype of everything. You know, H1N1 killed over 16,000 Americans. And I'm not sure what it did globally. I got a caller. Hey, Mr. Lodak.
Hey, what's going on, Ed?
How much?
Since everybody was shy, I'd call in.
Excellent, brother. Excellent. So you have a couple of potential viral videos, huh?
I don't know about that. It was kind of weird because I just posted them for like you guys and everything, and then all of a sudden I started getting my spam on my phone. Like so and so says this, so and so said that, so and so commented this, and I was like, who the heck are these people?
They want to see some earthquake action. Boy, if only they had YouTube when I was growing up in Southern California.
Yeah, it was about 7:10 this morning my time, so like 9, 10 year time. I was sleeping and just I felt that earthquake and I jumped up, and just as I jumped up, the power went out. I was scrambling to try to find a flashlight, but it fell off my table, so I couldn't find it. So I was like, I know there's a lighter right here somewhere. So I grabbed the lighter to find the flashlight. It was just crazy. I went outside. I was like, I've been in earthquakes before in California, but I was a kid, so it's not like something fresh in my memory. So this was like almost new to me. Just like, whoa, what the hell? I don't remember this.
Oh yeah.
It was just crazy. And then we just had aftershock after aftershock. The last time I heard it was like 60, but I'm sure it's like probably close to like 70. And some of the aftershocks, like initially after the whole thing, it wasn't much. They were just small, like 1, 2, maybe a 3. And then they kind of just stopped. And then as the day progressed, it started to get stronger, and we got up to back up to a 4.6 again.
Wow. I heard they were fairly shallow too.
Yeah, so I went and checked on my mom, and in the process of checking on my mom, somebody had mentioned that one of the bars that my sisters manage had some pretty significant damage. So I went down there to check that out. And that's when I ran into the news crew and one of our local celebrities, Big Buddha. It was pretty crazy stuff, and people were just in shock. And then I got home, and because they kind of had it taped off to, I got there just a little bit too late and had everything taped off, so I wasn't able to go see all the damage. But one of my friends, she just bought a building there like 2 years ago, and it's just destroyed.
Wow. Bummer. Hey Matt, how
Hey
you
Matt, what's up?
doing? Digging it. Good seeing you. And 805 Gold Prospecting. I don't have no jackets yet, but I do have hoodies and long sleeves. Um, I put the link to my website. That will take you right to the page where they're at. Oh, we've been joking around at work, Mr. Lodak. I've been working, so but um, we're like, oh, stay out of my 6 foot personal area. Sorry, I can't hand you anything. Your that would put me within your personal zone. And funny.
Yeah, it was funny. So after I got back from my mom's and going and seeing all that damage and stuff, I get pull into my driveway, and my boss and the owner of the company are there talking. And the owner, he's like, "So did you guys get that strip today? Because we were supposed to strip like 20 feet of wall."
Right?
And I was like, "No, I didn't go." He's all, "What?" I was like, "Are you kidding me? You wanted me to go strip 20 feet of wall, and it's a 4 foot tall." I was like, "We just had a big old earthquake." I was like, "I ain't going to do that."
Well, you know how some people are. It's like, I don't care. I don't care if it's a blizzard outside. Why aren't you at work? I don't care if it's 41 below zero. We have trusses to roll. Oh, God. But I can't blame you.
Yeah, and also my roommate, one of my other bosses, his big tool, um, big old toolbox thing tipped over and like barely nicked his 10-day old truck. Brand new truck. It barely like scratched it. Probably will buff out, but so we had to pick up that big thing. It took all three of us to pick it up. But that toolbox was heavy. I was surprised to see that thrown over.
Earthquakes, man, they can do some mean stuff. Like, um, what was it? The Ridgeview earthquake in California. decade or so ago to the mass destruction. I grew up in a house that was built in like 1901, I think it was. And it's an old farmhouse in Anaheim, and we have a cobblestone chimney. And we had an earthquake where the top 4 feet of it came through our roof. At least it didn't come through my bedroom part of the roof.
Yeah.
It was all attic space that it came through. But still, I had to fix it nonetheless. But I got to a point where I could sleep through earthquakes. I remember though once as a kid though, I I didn't never had bunk beds, but in my room I had a bed that was up high. My It sat on top of my dressers, and then I had like a L-shaped storage underneath it. And I was up on that. It was about 4.5 feet high, and I had a space heater on the floor. And apparently, the earthquake rolled me out of bed. I woke up when I hit my foot on the space heater, but the whole house was moving and stuff, and I knew what was going on then. And I just stood in a doorway for a little while. And it was a good, solid house. So,
Yeah, see, like I was saying, when I was a kid, I lived in California and I've been through earthquakes, and I don't think any of them were as big as this one. But I don't, couldn't say exactly how because I was just a kid back then. But this one, it woke me up. I was like, "What the heck? Am I back in California?"
yeah, I'm sure being woken up by a good, strong earthquake really, really get your heart pumping, huh?
Oh yeah, it was a wild morning, that's for sure. And then,
88 World Series quake was the worst.
yeah, it wasn't that was?
Hey, backyard
I
prospecting.
was only about 8 back then, but wasn't that like a 7.6 or something?
It was pretty big. 88 was a long time ago. I was doing a lot of abuse to my body and mind back in the late 80s. Actually, I might have been already up in Washington State by that time. Back in the 60s through late 70s, I never felt an earthquake in Utah.
Well, I was born in 80, so I can say the same thing.
I was born in the early 60s, and I can say that I have never, ever, ever, ever felt an earthquake in Utah.
No earthquakes in Utah.
Yeah, just like no gold, huh, Mr. Lodad?
Yeah, maybe it released all the gold. That's what it was doing. It was just replenishing us.
Yeah, it's good to be a young buck to somebody digging it. You know, at the job, I'm the old man. And I'm like, geez, I'm only 58. Why are you calling me old?
So I think you missed my comment earlier. I was just saying, can you have your people fax that sheet over to my people, so I know what we're gonna have for auction?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I didn't catch that apparently. I did not see that, but I can do it. Is your I could do it on Facebook, or I could do it via email. How do you want it, Mr. Lodak?
Well, if you do you have a digital, well, if you got a digital copy, you can just give it to me the day of in the Zoom chat.
Yeah, yeah. I have it saved. I have it
Right on.
saved.
You got it all under control this time.
Trying to, eventually I want to do like I have the list at Red's Coins and Collectibles at flashingyourpassion.com also. Um, but I want to get to a point where I'll have um, pictures of each lot too. Yeah, I thought about showing them up close and stuff tonight, but I figured that would just add on a bit more time.
Sorry, I was just reading a comment from Prospector Ruby on one of my videos. Asked him
Uh,
if there was any He's also from Utah, so I asked him if there was any damage and at his place. He said not that he is aware of, but his glass supplier got hit, a lot of broken glass.
I knew a mason, not a mason, 805. I knew a concrete guy, Cliff, great guy, great Southern guy. Um, he was working until he retired at 72, finishing concrete. And that guy worked hard. Good guy.
Digging it. The National Guard is at the copper mine right now because of a chemical spill and leak, and I guess there was plumes of gas coming out at one point.
Wow.
It wasn't directly at the mine. It was at the refinery on the over on the Twila side. But yeah, I guess they had some chemicals spill into each other, made some nasty gas, so they had to have the National Guard go up there. But as far as I know, the copper mine is still fully optional or operational.
Well, that's good. There was no loss of life, do you know of?
No, I haven't. They said there was no major injuries to any humans and to any people. So I don't.
Well,
Maybe some
that's
pets were affected, but
maybe. But at least there were no humans harmed. That's good. That's good. Um,
Matt, you're in here still, are you? Did you hear of any injuries?
Maybe it was a Ridgecrest earthquake. What was the magnitude?
Here,
Yeah,
5.7.
was the strongest one.
Yeah, today. But at the epicenter is Magna, and that's where I'm from. Well, not from, but that's where I live currently.
Wow. I know during the big one in California, my brother was still living there. I think I left. I was already living here then, maybe. Dude, are telling I've been here 20 years, but there were freeways down, people got hurt, whole apartment buildings were floored. But when you have a major fault going right through the state.
Yeah, I mean, this is a. It was strong enough. I'm kind of glad that Magna's not like a big town. There's not like big buildings and large apartment buildings or anything like that, because there definitely would have been some fatalities, I'm sure.
Oh, the Loma Linda earthquake. Okay. Well, I'm just glad you're all right. I know Matt is, at least his hands are, because he was typing. It's good to know you're all right and no one else was hurt.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've seen most of the all the Utah people on Facebook or somewhere, today. So, and like I said, I didn't hear of any injuries, so I think kind of dodged the bullet, so to speak. There.
well, that's good. Just the bummer thing about multiple earthquakes, a lot of times the aftershocks can be more damaging than the first initial earthquake.
Yeah, that's what they're worried about my sister's bar because it took quite a bit of damage during the 5-6, and then the 4-6 hit, and it opened up more cracks. Widened up some cracks, and it's pretty much going to be condemned at this point. They'll probably just bulldoze it.
Oh, and you said that was an old building too, right?
Yeah, it's allegedly haunted and everything. It's been on several like of those ghost hunting shows and stuff. And I've been
Oh,
down in the basement, and I never saw anything or heard anything. So,
oh really? Huh.
but even my sister swears, she's the manager and everything, and she swears she's seen ghosts. But I've never personally seen a damn thing. And I went down there trying to see a ghost.
Oh, you know how spooks are. They're never, ever gonna show themselves when you really want them to.
Yeah, I've never seen a ghost, so I don't have much experience there.
I'm all Ghostbuster about that. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, you know. So. At least yet. But, all right. Well, bells. 46 minutes. I Thanks for calling in, by the way, Mr. Lodak.
No problem.
And
Nobody else
any
was jumping at it.
No, they might as well. Jeez, at least you did. My own co-host wouldn't even call in. If Dano's still here, he needs to talk more during
No
the
TP for
show.
them. No toilet paper for them.
Oh shoot, Dano would probably use his dog if he had to. Come here, you little. At least one of them. Quit it, Ed. You need to talk more, Dano. But it was great to have you with us last night, Dano. We've missed you during our show, brother. Well, my friends, I hope I see you all Saturday, 4 p.m. Mr. Lodak and I will be pawning off some stuff. And remember, to comment in the comments after the stream when you're able, and we'll see what the rabbit pulls out of its hat for you. But the only way you could win anything this coming Saturday is by commenting in the comment section below. If you're watching after the feed, please leave a comment. It would be best if you're present to win, but not necessary. But you'll have to watch it Because I am not going to hunt you down. I've been down that route and everything. I'm gonna be kind of dig and connect with it and not hunt you down. So, but I'll give a period of time. So,
And hopefully
our,
everybody, good luck against Barb on Saturday if she's there.
all right, Wayne. See you then. Yeah, definitely. She can be. Depends if she wants it, you know.
Oh, I can't forget Miss Laurel. Yeah, you got
Oh
those
yeah.
two. If they're both there, good luck.
Ain't that the truth, brother? And go check out G Dig's new video, the fifth in the series of her digging around a 400-year-old house. And I didn't see if she said where she was from earlier. I know it's overseas. I want to say Scandinavia, but Norway is a Scandinavian country.
I don't know.
So.
I'm lost on that one too. I want to say something, but it's probably not right. I was thinking Nova Scotia. It's some. I don't know. I know I've been to her channel several times, but I can't remember.
Yeah. For the life of me, I'm having a blonde moment. Dang. Dang. Well, my friends, it's going on 8 o'clock. I think it's much older, like maybe 7 or 800 years. Thank you, Backyard Prospecting. And while I'm here, I know I'll talk about it Saturday, but this coming Tuesday night, the 24th, we're having Keith of Metal Detecting Alaska with us, Keith E6. Really good guy. We'll be talking about his multiple channels. He has Alaska Dual Sports and Metal Detecting in Alaska. You might be able to get some information about maybe a TV series that he may be involved with. Other than that, if you don't have to work tomorrow, I hope you have a totally radical day. If you do, I still hope you have a totally awesome day. Until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan.
And you know what he's gonna say next?
That's right, Mr. Lodak. Maybe one day too, we'll meet you on the river. Good night. Have a great one. Be safe. Stay calm. Remember, panic kills. Good night, y'all.